Is Linda Joy Benn and coming to you for Magical Monday. Happy Monday and welcome. This week we have a very powerful full moon, which is also a super moon. And this super moon is on Thursday. It will be October the 17th, and it's actually about 9:30 at night in Brisbane, Australia. So convert when it occurs in your time zone. But because this is a super moon, it's going to appear bigger and brighter in the sky, and it's also the biggest full moon and the brightest for 2024. So this is a really powerful time. This is where everything is we are shining a light on all the darkness, and everything is coming to the surface. So I really just encourage you all to look within and look at any of those old parts of you that maybe need some changing, because it's big, massive changes. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Hello on Instagram, hello on Zoom and Facebook and YouTube. I will open up the comment and okay. So this full moon, every full moon is about releasing and letting go and clearing out. But because this is straight after the eclipse, that, we've just come, we're still kind of in the end part of the eclipse season. And so this full moon is the a huge opportunity for us to really go deep, because we are also in the last aspects of the Pisces era. And then in the next couple of months, we step into Aquarius and the Age of Aquarius. This is all new beginnings. This is the new earth that we are creating. We are co-creating the new earth together. And this is where you're clearing out the old version of you, or those old subconscious beliefs and programs and negative thinking and the any old trauma from the past. You're clearing it all out, transmuting it into love and light, so you can actually step into the new version of you as we create the new earth together. And I mentioned last week, with all the flooding and everything that is happening around the globe, but there's also new land emerging from the sea, and we're going to see this more and more in the future. And this new land is all part of the new earth that we are creating. And it's going to be really fertile land where we will grow of really productive, all our foods and everything that we need to sustain humanity. So the earth is going through massive changes, and every individual on the earth is also feeling this energy. And if you've been feeling really emotional lately, you're not alone. Lots of emotions are coming to the surface. This also brings lots of triggers of anger, rage, frustration, maybe even resentment, or if you've just been feeling really pissed off and just like angry, shift that energy. You can transmute it. What I like to do, this is where exercise comes in, and go run up and down the stairs, or go for a run, or shift that energy whichever way works for you. Everyone's different. And so yeah, if you're not a runner, do something else. Actually, one of the best ways, and you can do this maybe in a, well, definitely alone, but you lay on a mattress and I'd put a pillow or something over your um face, okay, but you still want to breathe. And what you're going to do is scream into the pillow at the same time on the mattress. You are kicking your legs and your arms, and you're doing this as fast as you can while you're screaming out whatever is coming up for you. So if you are feeling a lot of energy, a lot of rage, a lot of emotions, just do this exercise, and you only need to do it for about 30 seconds, and you'll feel it's the best ab workout. I can assure you, if you do this, this will just clear the energy, and then you just lay there and breathe and just come back to your heart and breathe into your heart and just feel the peace. Feel the peace throughout your body. And what this will do is just vibrate this harmonious, peaceful, loving, light energy throughout your body. And when you're breathing, what that will do is stimulate the vagus nerve to relax your whole nervous system. So, what I might take everyone through today is a breathing exercise, but combining the medicine wheel. I remember doing this about, yeah, 20 years ago in Sedona, Arizona. It's a beautiful energy vortex area, very high vibrational. And I did a ceremony with the Native Indians, and what we did was called in. Actually, let's do it together. I so on Instagram, I'm actually going to move my desk up, lift it up so I'm standing, so we can all do this together. And I ask that you do it with me. So, what we're going to do is we start with the north first. So, wherever your north is, stand in that direction, and you can put your hands in a prayer position and take a deep breath in and breathe out. Because what we're going to do is go around in a clockwise position, north, east, south, and west. And so we are combining the breath with connecting energetically to all four quarters of the world to send out this beautiful love and light energy to all our brothers and sisters around the world. So, if you are joining in, do this with me. So, standing to facing your north, and take a deep breath in for the count of 5, and then breathe out for the count of 5. So, deep breath in and breathe out. Now, turn to the east, and again, deep breath in and breathe out. Turn to your south, deep breath in and breathe out. Turn to the west Deep breath in. And breathe out. And come back to the north. And just notice what you're feeling in your body in this moment. And you can close your eyes and just feel the energy as it moves through your body. And as you're standing there with both feet on the floor, I'm just going to kick my shoes off. Just open up your crown chakra and just bring the beautiful cosmic energy down through the top of your head, all the way through your body, sending it down your grounding cord, connecting with Mother Earth. Say hello to Mother Earth Gaia and her unconditional love that she has for you. Wrap your grounding cord around the core of the earth and just feel that unconditional love from Mother Earth Gaia just come up through the soles of your feet, like you're sucking up the energy, like liquid in a straw. And just bring that up through the soles of your feet, all the way to your heart. And just breathe in and out. Deep breaths in and out of your heart. And what this will do is regulate the heart coherence within your body, and also just feel your heart expanding. And what this will do is ripple out the beautiful love and light around our earth, around the globe, connecting with all the beautiful souls out there. Sending so much love and compassion and blessings to everybody. Okay, I'm just slowly coming back. Well, that was spontaneous. I wasn't planning on doing that. That just came through. And let me just get my speaker out of the way. Okay. So and just know that you can do that at any time that you're feeling this intense energy that's coming up for you. Okay, you're in charge, you're in control of the energy of what's coming up for you, and you also have the power to transform it into love and light. That's the power that you have. So we have a lot of really powerful planets that are affecting a lot of emotions right now. Pluto being one and Mars being the other. Plus we have this full moon, this super moon, is in Aries, but it's also conjunct Chiron. So that's why it's bringing up all this energy of maybe the fear and the doubts and the uncertainty. And so I really encourage you to just come back to your heart and just know that you are protected, you are safe, and to just keep dropping into your heart and just breathing deep, just disengage from the chaos and the drama. And I said this last week as well, because when you can really just come into alignment with your heart, with your soul, balance out the masculine and the feminine energies within yourself, and just listen to your body, and also listen to what's coming up for you from the subconscious mind, from the ego. So if there is judgment, attachments, fears, the uncertainty, the doubts, the grief, the shame, the guilt, you know that that's all lower vibration energy. And what this full moon is doing is shining a light on all those areas and those aspects within yourself. So the best thing you can do is lots of self-care, lots of things that just nurture and nourish you, and being kind to yourself and being gentle with every activity that you do. And this is where I'd recommend, do whatever you can. Go to the park and walk on the grass with bare feet. Connect with the water. If you live by the ocean, swim in the ocean, or even a river or a lake or some kind of water. And if none of that's available, have a bath and just cleanse. And or even just if you don't have a bath, just have a shower and just keep setting the intention of cleansing and clearing. And there's so many other tools that I will share in my training videos, and I'll let you know the link where you can access those. So this full moon is bringing the truth to the surface. There's a lot of truths, revelations, the darkness is coming to the surface, a lot of justice, and so, but for you individually, listen to your truth and listen to what your heart and soul is saying. What is your truth? And what's coming up for you, and journal on that. Okay, because this is an accelerated time for your evolution, for humanity to really connect to your higher consciousness, to be aware of the light and the dark on the planet, and recognize the light and the dark. And because there's always contrast, right? So what we're seeing right now is a lot of darkness coming to the surface. And you may go, oh my God, this is terrible, but it's been going on for centuries. But right now is the time. It's all being the light shining it on. So all these horrible things that you may be hearing, it's like, yes, that's the truth coming to the surface, and it has to come to the surface for us to step into the new world and the new earth that we are creating. We can no longer ignore the elephant in the room or push things under the carpet. So if you have been feeling or struggling with any illness or disease, or lots of behaviors that are all emotionally based, because there's always a root cause, right? And this is your opportunity to clear out these energies. Reach out to whoever resonates with you. This is the one-on-one work that I do with my clients, and we get to the root cause and we clear it all out. And we go all the way back. I mean, if it goes back to Atlantis and through all the past lives, and anything that is affecting you in this life, well, let's clear it, because that will help you to step into your sovereignty, to step into your higher self. The higher self is always there, but what is stopping you from connecting to him or her? It. There is no gender. It's like we're a soul, we're in this body, we've got a gender. So whatever you identify with, it's all good. But this is a time of massive changes. Oh, deep breath. And just know that you're always protected, you're always safe, and you're never alone. And highly recommend that you have a daily practice of meditation and grounding and gratitude. The more you can just really step into your gratitude and everything that you're grateful for before you get out of bed, and then write out your 10 things. If you're struggling with 10 things, just do 3. And it could be I'm so grateful for the beautiful day, for the trees and the grass, all that fresh air that I breathe. Okay. So this week we are going to feel this energy, and this Sunday, the 20th, is a big energy that we will also feel. So lots of self-care, because the fire energy of Mars is really stirring up stuff. So if you are feeling the intensity, uh, allow yourself to feel it and move through it. Okay, I'm going to choose a card from the Sacred Light Oracle, because these messages are really profound. And so we are choosing a card for this full moon in Aries. It's a super moon for October the 17th. And if you've got any questions, please let me know. And if you'd like to connect and have a chat, book a time on my website, lindabenn.com. There's a link there where you can, okay, that one jumped out. You can book a time on my calendar. And okay, we have the universal Merkaba. So the Merkaba is the connection. We are all born with a Merkaba within us, and that's the 2 triangles, with the one triangle pointing upwards and the other triangle pointing downwards, and they represent the masculine and the feminine. So when I said look at the masculine and feminine energies within you, are they balanced? This is a good opportunity to look at both those energies, and also remember you're the conduit between heaven and earth. And so the little standing exercise that we just did connected you to the heavens and the earth, and your Merkaba is within you. And there's a Merkaba training that I do in one of my workshops, and we go much deeper into the meaning, but I'll just leave it for there for now. But the actual meaning of this card is a sacred purpose. You have the answer, and lucid dreaming. So the universal Merkaba awakens a deeper experience of the human consciousness. The personal Merkaba that surrounds your aura connects you to the universal Merkaba matrix paradigm with a fine platinum thread. This allows you to astral travel and access the different levels of consciousness. Connected to the unified mind, the universal Merkaba enhances your perception of self-awareness and communication with the emotional or feeling body. Talking to the self in this way improves intuitive sensitivity, inner knowing, and the ability to sense and understand emotional imbalances when bodily pain and sensation occurs. So often viewed as being seated on a great white throne, Ascension Master Sanat Kumara has asked you to recall your life experiences and connect to your inner guru for wisdom and purpose. While learning can be difficult, it is essential you save yourself from personal destruction. Visionary and lucid dreaming experiences will reinforce your intuitive senses and unique connection to the ascension and astral realms. The wise master asks you to set yourself free and deny any influence that is not 100% pure light source. Calling you closer to your soul's sacred light, the unified mind resets your universal Merkaba to resonate in harmonic perfection. With Sanat Kumara's guidance, when your Merkaba is aligned, be prepared to say goodbye to those who wish to take advantage and keep you stuck in the status quo. So the power of love unifies all. You are love and love your temple. So love your body. Love, this is your temple in this lifetime. Okay, that's the message from Ascended Master Lord Sanat Kumara. The affirmation to write down and repeat is I ignite my sacred Merkaba with light language. I am free from the control of others. So that card just sums up everything that we were just talking about. And this is where when you align to the truth of who you are and release the old burdens, the old heavy energies, the old beliefs and old programs, patterns, old trauma, then you embody the joy and the love and the peace that you truly are. You come into harmony within yourself, and then your energy vibration rises, and you will automatically attract other high vibration beings, situations, and circumstances in your space. Because we are all energy, and that's how energy works. And when you can just keep focused on what you truly want to bring into your life and attract into your life, and drop anything that's not for your highest good and destiny, drop any judgment, drop the attachments to things or situations, or drop the attachment to even people, and like we just mentioned about control, let all of that go and just surrender and be. That's the best information I can share with you now. So that is just a daily process to keep practicing letting go and releasing. So for this full moon, I strongly recommend to write out anything that is coming up for you, especially any resentment, anything to do that's anything that's the opposite of love, right? And any fears or judgments or attachments, write it all out, any frustrations. And when you write it out, burn it under the full moon and release it and let it go. And then write out a new list on what you're grateful for, and because this is out with the old, in with the new. So now that that's gone, what do you choose to attract in? Because remember, the veil on the earth, energy is lifted, and so our thoughts and manifestation is so strong right now. When we think it, we can achieve it. And so it is, if you want more joy in your life, well, then feel that joy in your body, and then wake up and be that joy. And then jump out of bed and go, wow, I love my life. I have the best life. And then operate from this place of joy. And see how you feel when you actually just do this simple exercise. And let me know. Let me know. Okay. So when you're in a place of love and peace and joy, and what brings you joy, then you're allowing more joy to come into your life, and more magical moments, more joyful, happy people into your life. So, and think back to the new moon solar eclipse that we had, and what were your intentions then, and maybe relook at those intentions, because right now you're a different person. You've cleared a lot. So also acknowledge yourself for how much that you have changed, how much you've let go, how much you've transformed, and and embody that feeling of how that feels. Okay. So, any question? Hello, Kelly. Thanks for being here. Okay. So, any questions from that? And yes, yes, yes. During my gratitude practice every morning, I'm seated in the joy and gratitude for this amazing life. I'm constantly creating. It's incredible. I love that, Kelly. I love that. And that's a powerful message for everybody, because we all have, we're all one. We're all feeling that energy, and this is what is occurring on the planet. We're all coming together, connecting with our heart, and that's why the heart coherence breathing will resonate and ripple across the whole world, and that's where we're all breathing together in sync with each other. And so, and your energy vibration will continue to lift and vibrate out and ripple across to lift up the light and the love on the planet. And so this is such a magical time, and I'm just excited for everyone through all these changes. Okay, so if you're going through a time where it's uncomfortable, well, again, come back to your heart, back to your breath, and do beautiful, loving self-care for you, for your heart and soul. I'm going to choose, okay, I've got the Psychic Tarot here, and I'm going to choose a card from this deck as well. And for this magical time of the full moon, October the 17th, oh, so that one flipped over. Stand your ground. So this is, so think about what you're personally going through right now. And if you're in a power struggle, stand your ground, stand in your truth, come back to your heart. What is your truth? And also and this is a grounding exercise, remember I mentioned about the big bulldozers excavating the earth and a lot of rubble and a lot of dust and dirt, and Mother Earth is going through her own transformation and clearing. So it's so important to ground yourself every day and send that grounding cord down into the earth and connect with the earth. Okay, and listen to your truth, and allow yourself to receive those downloads. So this card comes at a time where you're being tested and challenged. Well, we can all attest to that, right? There may be fierce competition and potential rivals surrounding you in your personal or business life, but know that you have the strength and inner courage to stand your ground, no matter how hard or formidable things may appear. Don't surrender or give up the control you have. Be brave and stay true to your core, life value, and belief system, which are your best allies and will help you move forward. It's important to remain clear and focused, for you may have to stand alone and defend your convictions to the end. Maintain your health and stay strong so that you have an ample supply of energy to endure anything, as this could be a long and arduous, yet ultimately hard-won victory. And well, we're seeing this definitely unfolding in the US, and I choose not to go down that rabbit hole, but we're seeing the destruction, this disruption, the major shifts and changes happening in all our systems that are all crumbling. And so this is where it's like, stand in your truth and know that you have the power to clear whatever it is, but also to clear whatever is coming up for you. So this is where your inner work comes in, and identify, okay, I'm feeling this, I'm watching this on social media, or I got this email or this text and I'm triggered. So where in your body do you feel that trigger? What is the emotion that's associated with it? And then what's it an example of from your childhood or some other significant emotional event in your life? And if it's linked to, well, a big one is not feeling good enough, right? And so if you're threatened and you've gone through a abandonment, rejection, most of us have. And so it's about identifying, that old part is still being stirred up, and it's just come to the surface for me to look at, is this real, or is it still just an illusion that needs to be cleared in my subconscious, in the subconscious mind or the ego? Okay, it's those old beliefs and programs that are happening um, for you to clear, and that's why it's coming up to the surface. Okay, so okay, let me just get rid of this message. And Callie, I have a question. You mentioned the powerful energy of October the 20th. We are planning to head back to LA that day to catch up with the merman and friends. Good idea. Yeah, if that's what you've planned and you've set a clear intention of, and it's an exciting expedition and activity to do, Carly, go with that. But just the energy, it's Mars because the Mars is being agitated right now. And so if there is miscommunications, or triggers or frustration that's coming up, well, just be aware in your when you're expressing, when you're communicating, what either in a text message, email, or in person speaking, just really stop and go, okay, how is this energetically coming across to the other person, and how can it be received, and is it being received with love? And when you set that foundation, like I choose to only express with love and with clarity, and I'll just let well, then you're coming from a place of love, and maybe preface that beforehand, and just focus on the end result that you choose to have, and go, wow, because you're now aware, okay, it's a day that a lot is being bubbled up, but you can also just feel into being the joy that you are, because I know you, and I know your loving energy. So just go with that energy that, oh my God, it will be a beautiful interaction with friends and catching up, and it will just be yeah, the end result will be a beautiful gathering, and set that as your intention, because that's what you're focused on. So, but good question, because yes, it is a lot of emotions coming to the surface. Okay. Any other questions? And looks like Cynthia can't. She's having trouble getting in. So Cynthia, listen to the replay, and if you are listening to the replay, just put in the comments hashtag replay, let me know, and send me a message. I feel like a sneeze is it's on the verge, but yeah. Because a sneeze is a confirmation. Anytime we sneeze, it's a confirmation of whatever you're talking about or whatever you're listening to in that moment. If you sneeze, it's like, ah, confirmation, you're on track. It's the same when whatever you're thinking about, and then maybe a car drives past with, triple numbers, the angel numbers, and it's like, oh, thank you, angels. Thank you, Ascended Masters. That's a confirmation. Okay, this card jumped out for everyone. Oh, we got Mother Mary, love and peace. That's what we were talking about before. Um, Kelly just sneezed twice. We are in sync, Lovey. That's great. So Mother Mary is let go of the need to be right and choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. So this since I was talking about, October the 20th, which is this Sunday, um, set the intention to choose peace. Choose a peaceful outcome, whatever you are doing that day, and and that's your end result. Choose peace. Okay. So, okay. And just keep, yeah, be very intentional about your what you're writing out, your list of gratitudes, the things that you're putting energy into, the outcomes that you're planting into the ground. These are the new seeds. The new moon will be on November the 1st. So, but this full moon is about clearing out the old, so that you can have clarity and conscious awareness of the new that you are creating. And again, it's such a magical time. So, okay. Oh, wow. I just saw the time. I will leave it for there because I do have another appointment to run to. So thank you so much for those that have joined live. Thank you. Okay, and Jasmine just commented, she's got hay fever, so lots of deep breathing and clear that energy, Jasmine. And look at what's underneath the hay fever. Maybe that's a good journaling exercise to do for yourself, because our body is the barometer of the soul. So any of these little ailments that we may be feeling is an indication for us to A, take care of ourselves, B, nurture and nourish ourselves, and take a step back and feel what's coming up for us. And so if there's a cold or a flu or something that is affecting your immune system, just ask what is the root cause and what's the emotion that I'm feeling. And maybe your body is saying stop, and self-care for you, go to bed early and no devices after 9 p.m. Put some beautiful relaxation music on, have a hot bath and put some candles and aromatherapy and burn some incense and just, whatever works for you and whatever you can do for your self-care. This is a time of really stopping and breathing into embodying what's coming up for us and being very gentle and nurturing in the process. Okay. um, because when you can do that, you're connecting and to your higher self, and the new ideas, the new opportunities, the new truths will come through and just continue to help you and guide you in this process of letting go. We'll keep that in mind. Thank you. Okay. Um, yeah. And instead of keeping it in your mind, maybe keep it, embody it. Keep it in your heart, because this is about connecting head and heart. Okay. And so our mind and the head can go, oh, do, whereas the heart's saying stop and just be and breathe and stop and breathe and just come back into your body and just feel what you're feeling. So I trust that was helpful for everybody. Let me know if you got any questions, and I look forward to seeing you next Monday for Magical Monday, and I will have another update, and we may do another spontaneous exercise. Leave that with me, and until then, have a magical week. Go out and create all those magical miracles in your life. Sending you much love and many blessings always. And thank you again for being here. Bye for now.